Hi. If you have any kind of e-commerce, for example, if you're selling flowers online, if you have a gift shop, and you've not implemented any kind of AI related user interfaces in your online commerce, this video is for you. There are many different threats and opportunities because of AI. I'm not here talking about AI, I'm here talking about customer behavior. And because of AI, we are facing a huge shift in the way customers behave. And in this video, I'm not here to frightening you. In this video, I'm here to show you a good example of how we can easily implement this new user interface, user experience concepts in your online store. Let me explain the Shop with Flora button here, but before that, I want to tell you an important thing here, and that is many customers, near 53% of customers start by searching, and 69% will leave your website if they don't find what they want. And many UX designers today add this button near the search bar. For example, you could have a search bar here and two other buttons next to it. For example, regular search and ask AI, which means you can write a prompt in your search bar and delegate the prompt to the AI agent. What I've done here is adding a CTA, Shop with Flora. I think it is clear and simple, and it is a good example for our tutorial. So I click on the Shop with Flora. As you can see, a drawer will open, and this is important. The reason I used right drawer here is to giving the customer that certainty that we keep your information. It's like a menu drawer, and customer knows that the data, the prompt, the actions, the entire flow is saved here, and he could have access to the Flora whenever he wants. Now, if you look into the drawer section of Flora at the bottom right here, you can see a manage memory link, and when you click on that, you can see what AI agent knows about the customer. And this is a good example of showing the customer that AI agent knows about you, and this information should be mostly about the preferences and maybe recipient preferences and addresses. You shouldn't include sensitive information. Many people do not trust AI, so you can save billing information or payment information or any sensitive information that might affect people. And it's good to add a forget everything button here, so customer be able to clear everything AI knows about him. And this is important because in many gift shops and online flower shops, there are a lot of customers who are not trusted to the business owner. For example, they might want to add a emotional message card, for example, and they prefer to leave no clue for business owner. So this is a good example of keeping information and keeping user privacy in a good shape. If we back to the Flora, as you can see, I added multiple steps. I added these steps, as you can see, I added 9 different steps here, only for tutorial and for this video. They are discovery, product setup, add-ons, recipient, message, delivery, shopping cart, billing, and payment. But if you want to implement this in an actual website, you should keep it simpler, maybe maximum 3 steps, such as discovery and product setup, recipient and delivery, and maybe payment, which should redirect user to your payment page, not actually getting information from the customer. Now let's start working with Flora. As you can see, Flora asked me a question, asking me who you're shopping for, and asking for information. You can also place an input, a text input or voice recording button here to get customized from the customer. It would be nice, but I'm okay with the options. And remember, never offer more than 3 options to a customer. It's making decision making for customer harder. And let's choose show luxury birthday gifts. No, the first one. Find flowers under 100. This is XUI, explaining user interface. When you're implementing AI agents in your system, it's a part of transparency to show the customer how AI agents are thinking. And here we display 2 different messages from our AI. The first one is somehow a sympathy, that great breath, let me search the collection for you. And the second one is the next action. Flora says he found 3 different products for me, and as a general rule, it's better to offer 2 or 3 options to customer each time. If you only show 1 option, customer might think that you have no other product, so you want to sell that specific product even if that product isn't that good enough. And also, if you show more options, like 10, for example, 10 different products, customer get confused, and it's getting harder for customer when he has to deal with 10 options. Maybe he want to compare, maybe he want to find the best option. But when you only offer 3 options, customer has a better time. It is easier for customer to check the prices, check the titles, and somehow it increase your conversion rate. So I will select for example, the second one, tulip connections. Once again, he explained why this is a good option for me, and then he asked for recipient. We are in step 2. We want to check if the product is deliverable. I add a Canadian postal code, for example, P01L4T, and city, I need a same day delivery, check availability. Okay, now in this step you want to upselling, and it is a very profitable step for many businesses when they can sell add-ons to a product, or maybe upselling the product. For example, if you selected product X, we have product Y, which is better, which is cheaper, which is anything, and convince the customer to upsell his order. But now I only add a teddy bear. Perfect. Now who's receiving this? Pick a save recipient or add a new one. I verify the address in our delivery zone. I choose mom. He asks for card message. I say I need a printed card, birthday, Wishing you a day. Okay, I modify a message and attach message. Beautiful, your message is attached. Here are you go. And now I'm choosing the delivery. I go with same day delivery. As you can see, this is pretty simple for customers, and you don't have to implement all of these UI elements. You can simply add an input for customer so he can write what he wants. Now I add a $2 donation coupon code. For example, I add Bloom 15 or Bloom 10, apply. 10% discount is applied. Continue to billing. I enter my actual billing information. And this is important when it comes to payment. You shouldn't get the sensitive information directly from the customer and giving it to the AI. And in order to give the customer a sense of security, I added a message here. For your security, Flora never sees or stores your card. Payment happens in a secure window that you control. I fill card section. Click the pay button. Boom, your order is placed. And I can see my invoice. I can track the order, I can modify the order, I can reorder or continue shopping. There is another suggested actions here as well. And I can see what AI knows about me. 3 saved recipient, 2 different addresses, and also he suggested next action, which could be a start a new gift. This is very basic example of implementing AI agents in a online flower shop. As you can see, it was somehow easier than forcing customers through different steps and pages, and also could be easier if we simply add a voice button here, which we call it a ZUI, zero UI interface. When customer is not forced to actually click on buttons or write anything, he can giving prompts vocally. And I believe this is a good shift. Thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe and like button. In Gifting Fellow, we're a dedicated team working on e-commerce, and we offer a free review of your current online shop with personalized enhancement. Please visit the giftingfellow.com and reach out with any question. Thank you.